Alrighty guys, here we are tonight down at Golf Central and we have the new Epic Flash Gordon in our hands. It's the Epic Draw Gordon. Now, the Epic Flash is not a replacement for the Rogue, I don't think.
No, I don't think so, no.
Because they're still going to continue, but it was just sort of a strange thing how they...
It's just the new Epic.
Yes, just the new Epic.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
So are they going to do a Rogue series and an Epic series, Rogue series, Epic series?
Look,
Get a camera, mate. You don't want to run away yet.
Look, last time I was talking to all the people running the show.
Yeah.
No, look, I don't know, but that's what it seems like.
Doesn't it?
Look, both series have been pretty good. I mean, the Epic was very popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Look, it's a good driver. I get good distance out of this.
Yeah, of course.
Even with the last one. Remember, there was those couple I just absolutely nutted.
Yeah, overall though.
Overall, I just find it's a bit hard off the face for me.
Yeah.
I like it a little bit softer. Look, solid drive. Look at that one there. Look, I hit it with a bit of a draw.
None of the companies make crap, and that's sort of the thing. But so it's to me when you're finding anyway. Well, let's talk about some technologies because there's a whole lot going on. Like previous Epic, well, the Sub-Zero before had a weight you move forward and back. Now you've actually got a sliding weight at the back still. It's a little bit lighter than the one on the normal Epic Flash. The Sub-Zero's is a little bit lighter. So, but the big story about this is the face. It's about the Flash Gordon face that basically incorporates AI, but all it basically done is went through a whole lot of different scenarios with different faces, with different stress points, ball speeds, yada yada yada, and it's come out with a face that looks like this.
AI.
Yeah.
So obviously a man wasn't smart enough to invent this.
No, but man invented AI, so I suppose we are smarter than AI for now.
Sure.
No, nor am I. It's hurting my head, but. The pattern that's on the face there is just to show it up, basically. That isn't actually what it looks like. It's sort of a ripply wave sort of face behind it. TaylorMade's got an inverted cone. This is a similar sort of thing, but lumps and bumps around the place. And that's for a miss-hit thing, and that's what these companies really, really trying to do, is just spread that sweet spot, get it as big as they possibly can. Does it look good? I think so.
Yeah, look, very, very good driver.
Well,
it's just...
Let's finish off. It's still got jailbreak, still got a triaxial carbon crown, so it's still got everything that the previous Epic had, but in saying that the previous Epic had carbon on the bottom, this doesn't.
No.
So there's a bit more like the Rogue in that regard.
You can see the carbon on the top.
So I suppose what they're trying to do is get weight as low as they can.
Yeah.
And now instead of pushing it all the way forward, they're actually trying to get it a little bit further back. And Ping have been doing it for years, and I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to get some forgiveness about them.
And that weight, for me, probably has made a bit of a difference, right? Because I found with the last Epic, I struggled to get any air. Yeah, well, we were testing the 9-degree head. Yeah. And this is the 9-degree head. But this one I'm finding, I don't have to work so hard to get it up in the air. So I'm finding that this is, maybe it's the weight down the bottom more that's helping me get that ball up in the air. But I found that, last time I hit a Sub-Zero, it went Sub-Zero. It was... No, it stayed low, and for me to get it in the air, you felt like you had to help it, and of course that throws your whole swing out. Of course. That's where I feel this wants to go in the air a lot more. So to me, I do like this better than the last one. No, and it's fair enough too. I think that the big distinct thing, I'm going to hit a few balls, you hang on to that one. Yep. The big distinct thing is, what's wrong with that, Callaway? It's just the screw. It's the screw. The distinct thing is the sound. Like, it's quite a twang. It's a loud. Yeah. It's a louder sound. When you hit enough drivers, don't you? You get, like you said, he's gone. I'm gone. I'm running home. The invisible man. They all sound a little bit different, don't they? And look, talking to some people from another company that have a lot to do with the input of woods. Yes. And they'll say they work very hard with that sound. Well, like, Mizuno's work with it a lot. Mizuno's work with the sound a lot, and that's the thing. I don't know if this is the most refined sound. It's sort of revolving back to a... Pings are quite loud. This is probably more like a Ping G. For quite a while it had quite a loud sound. So, but to me, it just feels a little bit hard for me off the face. I've got very soft hands, so I need to look after them. I know it's pure, but I don't know if you could hear that. You're probably not going to be able to hear that in anything. A little bit windy down here and stuff. It's a twang. It's sort of a louder, echoey. Look, it actually doesn't feel to me, like contrary to what you're saying.
I think mishits, like I've hit a couple out in the toe tonight. That one was pure. In the toe, they feel really firm.
Yep.
Really hard. I know you shouldn't be hitting it there, but it's very firm. But that one felt as good as any in the toe.
Is there somewhere else to hit them?
I think there's a bit, like a big dot in the middle.
Is that what that dot's for? Mate, like I said, you know, it's like with mine. I eat off the shiny part because I want the grooves to last me a long time.
Of course.
Yeah, I can't afford new clubs, so they've got to last for a while.
No, this is true. The big difference between these two, so the Sub-Zero and the normal Epic, normal Epic's going to generally have a little bit more spin. The weight's been pulled back a little bit more. It's actually a more stretched back head. So if you have a look at them side by side, they do have two different shaped heads. So it does look a bit more like the Rogue. Whatever you like the look of, I personally like the look of the Sub-Zero a little bit more. I don't really like that stretched back look as much. But they both feel similar. They both sound similar.
Look, they both go very good.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. That's something you're going to need to do, because all these drivers on the market at the moment, they're all brilliant.
Mate, there is just... God,
I think it's going to be a tough one.
I think it's been quite a while since there's been so many good drivers all at once.
Yeah, that's right.
There's always been, every year, there always seems to be that one or two
stand out or something.
That stand out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh gee, there's a few drivers that I could easily put in the boat.
100%. 100%. I think the big thing after hitting a few with this, even the Sub-Zero, it's actually quite forgiving. That's a really good thing about it, and that's what they've done by lowering that weight a little bit, getting a little bit of weight further off the face. It just generally gets MOI a little bit higher, but you've also got to remember that that's capped as well.
Mate, there's no way you can have this.
What's that?
There's no way you can have one of those.
What's
I
that?
mean, because you certainly don't have a flash face.
No,
I mean,
I have a scar face or whatever.
Jesus, I don't think it suits either of us.
No, it doesn't. You got a pretty face, and I don't have a flash face, so we're miles away.
I do for a 103-year-old man.
Look, Callaway don't make crap, nor do the other brands.
No.
I think from a sound point of view, and again, it's being quite picky, it's probably one of the loudest sounding ones out there at the moment. The previous one was a little bit more like some of the others on the market at the moment. There's more of a twang, but...
Different companies are looking at little different ways that they're going to obviously try and give themselves the edge and stuff, but if you have a look at it, you know, the big companies are pushing each other.
They are,
so that's why they're producing such great stuff.
What do they say? A tide rising raises all boats?
Well, that's true.
And I like that saying, because at the end of the day, if everybody's pushing forward...
Well, you're dead set right. So if every company just sat still and went, this is what we got, and one company was trying to go ahead, it's awfully hard, but you get pushed. Like sportsmen.
Yes.
Right? You get pushed by the blokes that are putting, you know, behind you. So that's what it does. It makes you then step up and perform better, and that's all these companies are doing.
100%.
They're all stepping up, and they're making great gear across the board. You only have to see the leaps and bounds with drivers and golf balls is incredible. And like I said, they're pushing each other.
And I think if you've had last year's Rogue, I don't think you need to rush out and buy this. I think if you had the Epic the year before, maybe. But again, I think a face like this, the technology in the face...
I think if you got last year's Rogue and you're really happy with it...
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. If you're happy with your driver, you don't need it. Yeah. Like, the Rogue's brilliant. The Rogue Sub-Zero, it does remind me a little bit of that.
Yep.
Different colours. What do you think of the colour, actually?
I don't mind the colour.
It's on the bottom.
I mean...
So you can't tell.
It's as Aussie as you get. It's the same thing with all these ones. You know, some of the other ones got some colours on the bottom and stuff. The colour on the bottom, the only time you're ever going to see it is when you pull your head cover off and pull it out of your bag.
Correct.
So it certainly doesn't catch your eye.
No.
It sits down very nicely. It's got the little L stains line up.
It does. It needs a little chevron on the top. With a little bit of an FT Tour sort of a thing going on around the top section there. It's not actually a drop down or a step down. It's just a cosmetic.
Yeah, no, it's just to help.
Well, whatever it is.
Yep.
Line it up. But
I'm finding that some of these things now are helping me. I found with some other drivers that it's making me want to keep that club face a bit more square or even touch open because I do shut everything down.
Yep.
And with these lines, you can instantly see.
You can just square it up.
Where it's going. And you look at it and go, oh. So as we're before with the black face and the black top, it's very hard to sort of see where.
I'm going to chance another one, Richard. Because
mate, why not?
But yeah, I don't know. I think if you've already got the previous model, I don't think you need to stress about it too much. Again, the face, how much is that going to change it? That's going to be an interesting thing. That's over a whole year thing.
Yep. But you know what? They have plenty of demo days.
Yeah, go check them out. You have to.
Get out, even if you're not that interested, or you're not sure whether you want to change. It's good shot.
Mate, it does come out pretty good. Those last two have been really good.
Yeah.
But it does feel better out the middle than it does in the toe.
Yeah.
One thing I do not like, which is in the grip, it's the align grip. Now, no, I'm a bit picky with that stuff. It's got a sort of a reminder in it. You can feel it a little bit. Callaway's really good because, of course, their changeable neck, OptiFit thing, you actually don't change the orientation of the shaft, which means you don't change the orientation of the grip, so they can put a grip on like that. I'm not a big fan of the feeling of it. It's nothing, but you can change it, but I'm not a big fan of that little rib. That's just the only negative for me. Smoke shaft, a couple of other shafts, movable weight. What more do you want?
Yep.
Cool.
Like I said, not too much to do with it. It's yeah, no, I think it's pretty solid.
Epic Flash Gordon.
Yep.
Go check it out.
Yeah, like I said, go and hit them. Find some demo days around the place.
And test them out against some other ones.
There's plenty. The dudes that are doing it, you know, they'll try and get you as close to the right shaft and stuff and set up for you, and you know, give them a hit and see what you think.
Good call.
If you like it, you like it.
If you don't, you don't.
Move on.
Noticed about 400 to 600 difference in spin with this to this. So if you already spin it quite low, maybe that's not the way to go unless you like to look at the head or go up in loft or go get fit is pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah, go to demo days. You
have to.
It makes a huge difference.
Of course it does. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the video.
Yeah.
Go check out the Epic Flash. Very, very good. Feels very good. Yeah, you make up your own mind. If you want to purchase, purchase. If you don't, don't. Cool. See you next time.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're a weirdo.
Say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.